Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm gonna make worm chow, and I haven't done it in a while on camera, and I'm gonna show you the machine that I like to use indoors because I have another machine that I use outdoors, but it creates this giant cloud, and indoors I can't do it. I've done it. It was a disaster, but anyway, this is the one that the company sent me to try out, and I absolutely love it, and I use it indoors. So tomorrow I have some worm orders to ship out, and people are asking me for worm chow. Like, I get messages every day. So I think it's time to make a fresh batch to ship out and put on my website. I still have some left over, but I'm feeding my own worms the older stuff. So I have fresh stuff for you guys. But I'm going to show you 4 of my ingredients that I put in. But I can't show you the rest of the recipe because I'm going to include the entire recipe in the course that I'm planning on creating. But I will show you 4 of the main ingredients that you can use to make your worm chow if you have a grinder. If not, feel free to get it from my website, and it'll help support me, my wormery, my business, and you know, I'm just grateful. So I'm going to hook this thing up, and I'll bring you in closer so you can look at it. And it comes with different size meshes so that you can make whatever size worm chow you want. So the mesh size that I use is it's not the whole one with the big holes. It's not the teeny tiny one. There's a mesh with these tiny holes that makes like flour. And I know that people like to feed a type of chow that's like flour to their worms, but I don't. I've had not good experiences with it. It's gotten clumpy on me, moldy. My worms just like a little bit of texture. So I put a different size mesh on it, and I'll show you, and then we're going to make chow, and I'm going to show you how the machine works. This machine, I know they have it on Amazon, and if you're going to make worm chow, guys, in huge quantities for yourself, for like a worm farm my size or for sale, it's worth to get something like this. Don't get one of those little ones that you rock back and forth. I mean, for personal use, that's okay. Or even you can use a bullet for personal use. But if you're planning on making worm chow in large quantities, yeah, you need something. You need something stronger, something better, something that's going to get the job done really fast for you. So let's get going. How are you all, by the way? I'm doing better. I'm doing better. I've got messages, people asking about my knee. I am on the mend. It's going to be a while, but anyway. What can I do, right? Let's go. Let's make chow. All right, first let's talk about the ingredients that I'm actually going to use, and then off video I'll finish my recipe, and then I'm going to show you the different meshes that it has. So let's see. We got oyster shell, and we got, this is pine, believe it or not. It just comes in pellets. Remember I told you I feed my worms pine, shredded pine shavings that comes in the bags? Well, sometimes I get it in a pellet form, and I put it into my chow. And this is corn. But this is one of the most important ingredients to me. I bet people cannot guess what this is by the color. It's beetroot. This is beetroot, and the worms absolutely love it. And it has a lot of nutrients in it, a lot of minerals. Beetroot is very good for you. I eat a lot of beetroot because it's helped me with anemia that I've had in the past. And the worms, it's one of my secret ingredients, but I'm going to tell you about it anyway. But beetroot is one of the main ones. So this grinder comes with a little wrench because this is the easiest thing in the world to change the sizes. So here are the different sizes, and I've tested some of them. This is like the smaller one. And look at this one. This is like huge. So I try to keep them in this plastic because the edges, guys, are sharp and you can definitely get cut. So this is the smallest. It makes it like flour when I use that, and I don't like it. And then there's this one, and look at this huge one. Like, what you would use this for, I don't know. But the one I have on the machine is somewhere between this one and this one. And when I take the lid off, I'm going to show you what it looks like. So this machine, it gives you 5 of these. I mean, that's a lot of options for you. So let's look at this. It's called the Everygrow, and it's a grain mill. A lot of people use it to grind flour when they buy flour in like bulk to sell in stores or whatever. And it has this little hole. And I think that's why it doesn't create the cloud of smoke that dust that I had one time here. And it seals like this. Basically, it's a bucket. And it has an on and off button, and it has all the safety stuff. And as you can see, I am lifting it. It is not heavy. And let me show you the bottom of it. So it has that Everygrow thing. So you see, look, I was making the flour with it, testing the smallest size. This is the smallest size, but I don't like it. So I'm going to remove that one. And I'm going to use this one. And then you're going to see the chow. Now, you can make chow like powder if you want, guys. I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm saying this is just my personal preference. I don't like the way it comes out like that. And through the years, you know, I've tried every size chow mesh maker. I've tried everything. But that was just an experiment. And I'm not crazy about it. So I'm going to remove that. And let me put you on a tripod. All right, guys. I'm going to change the mesh to the size that I want. I don't want this one because, as you can see, it makes it like a very fine powder, like a flour. So this is very easy to change. I mean, when I first did it, I thought it was going to be more complicated, but luckily it's not, because, you know, I don't want complicated. I really don't. So this, I just clean under hot water. Okay. So yeah, I'll rinse this under hot water. And as you can see, it made flour basically. And I don't want that size. So I'm gonna get the one I want, which is like the medium one. And you just match up the holes with the screws. There we go. Pretty simple. And I don't over tighten it with this little tool because I don't want to strip it. Just like finger tight. And that's it. And that's it. Now I'm going to flip it and we're going to get started. Let me put this thing on it. So basically it just expands and goes over the edge. Just have to line it up, you know. That's it. We're all ready to chow. So guys, before I do anything, I have some ear canceling noise earphones because this thing is very loud. And the last thing you want to do is hurt your hearing. And I also wear goggles because you never know if one of them might come up and like hit you in the eye. You'll shoot your eye out, kid. Yeah. All right. So I'm probably going to lower the volume on this when I upload it. So first we're going to start with the oyster shell. So you just press the button. Now we're going to do the corn. So that's why you have to be careful with your eyes. So now we're going to do the pine. Because as you can see, some of these pieces are bigger and I don't want it getting stuck. And if it does get stuck, I would just have to unplug it and take it over and open it, which is not a big deal, but I don't feel like doing that. That was loud. That was my 4 ingredients. So now I'm going to unplug this and I'm going to open it and I'm going to show you what it looks like. I'm just going to hold the phone. So I'm going to open this and then let's take a look. Ooh, look at that. Let's wait for this dust to clear and I'm going to show you. So usually I wait a few minutes before opening this. That way the dust has a moment to calm down. But since I'm filming, I just want to open it. And let me see if I could tilt it. See that color? That's because of the beetroot. And look at that. This is how I like it. It still has some texture to it. It's not 100% powder. See, it's not 100% powder. It still has texture, and that's how my worms like it. And I'm sure yours will too. So anyway, I'm gonna keep making the chow. And I hope you learned something. You know, if you want to buy an industrial machine like this, they have them on Amazon, go ahead. They're not that much money for... It's an investment in your business. But, you know, when I started out worm farming, I didn't have any of this. So you don't need it, is what I'm saying. But if you want it and you plan on making this in large quantities, it's definitely very helpful. So guys, press that subscribe button and I'm going to keep making worm chow. See you all next time. Take care.